What's going on, guys? Today I'm gonna be talking about who is protected and unprotected for the Penguins in the Seattle expansion draft. A few shocks, but pretty straightforward. The forwards that were protected: Sidney Crosby, obviously; Evgeny Malkin, obviously; Jake Gensel, obviously; Kasperi Kapanen, obviously; Brian Rust, pretty obvious; Teddy Blueger, we pretty much knew that was gonna happen when McCann was traded and he signed a new contract. Blueger signed a new contract. And then Jeff Carter, which was probably the shock of the forwards because of his age and his contract. Would Seattle even want to take him? But I can understand why we protected him. We wanted to make sure he was on our team next year since he had a great playoffs and end this season with the Penguins. So I understand it. The defenseman, Chris Letang, obviously; Brian Dumoulin, obviously; Mike Matheson was a bit of a shock because of his contract. Like, I could, he's a good player, but if the Kraken took him, I wouldn't be that upset because of his contract. And then the goalie, Tristan Jarry, which it had some controversy on who the Penguins would protect. Some thought that Casey DeSmith was gonna but Jarry's the pretty obvious choice since you signed him to that contract. You believed in him over Matt Murray. You gotta protect him. The notable players that were unprotected: Jason Zucker hasn't played great as a Penguin, and his contract isn't great either. So wouldn't be bad if they took him. Brandon Tanev, he's a good player, very high energetic, a player that is useful to us, but his contract isn't great either. Wouldn't be sad to see him go either. Mark Friedman, don't think he's gonna go, but they could take him. Don't see it, but could. And then Zach Hassan-Reese, pretty good player, great defensively, could be a pickup for the Kraken. Good penalty killer, could be a possibility. Cody Ceci, don't think this is gonna happen, mainly because he's a UFA, and I think they could get someone who is better and they had a contract. Marcus Pettersson, still decently young. Would really want either him or Zucker to be traded because of their high cap hits and because they're playing on the ice. And then Casey DeSmith, which they could do, but seeing the goalies that they have available, don't think they're gonna. So tell me what you guys think of the protected and the unprotected. Do you think the Penguins did the right move? Excluding the McCann trade, don't think that comes in play right now. Yeah. Peace, guys.